you think you'll be told who's in Labour?
Yes, we are going to be told she's in Labour, yes.
Well, we're all on standby here. You'll be the first to know.
luck.
If it happens in the morning, we'll tell you. Right, coming up next, one of the UK's most successful pop groups and now Bananarama are back with a new tour that includes a performance at Glastonbury. They're here next. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV. Thank you, Laura. We'll see you tomorrow. Now then, I'm just going to pluck a figure out of the air. 30 million. They've sold over 30 million records. Now, Bananarama are back with their first new album in a decade, and they're going to be playing Glastonbury. Eh?
Where did you pluck that from?
From my capacious memory. And I know everything. Should we have a look at their greatest hits, and then we'll do the business?
Yeah,
Okay.
and their new single, Stuff Like That.
Oh, yeah. Just looking at that, it was Venus that really did it, wasn't it? Am I right?
Well, Cruel Summer was our first top 10 in America.
Oh, OK.
So, yeah, that was the big one for us, because we'd never been to the States, and we got to film the video in New York. God. And that was like everything you've ever seen on TV about America. You're suddenly there as a
Can you
really
remember getting
person.
the phone call from your people saying, you've made it, you've done it, you've broken America?
So exciting, because it
Yeah.
seems so far away from London. Yeah, it was amazing time.
What does it feel like looking at those archive shots? What do you think of yourselves looking back?
I think it's some of them you look at and you think, thank God I don't look like anymore, and some of them you look back and think, oh, I wish I still looked like that.
No, they're just
Tell you what,
really
still
sweet
got
memory.
great hair, because that...
They're like nylon wigs now. It's terrible.
I don't know what's going on. Too much colouring.
You had such a distinctive look, and I'm interested to know what you think about girl bands now, especially in the time of social media. You're releasing your first album for a decade. It's a completely different environment, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the pressure that young female girl bands are under, I wonder how you would have dealt with that.
I think it's wrong when it gives a sort of false impression, as in when shots are so doctored and people make themselves slim, girls make themselves slimmer, and so young girls aspire to being whatever. I think it can have a bad influence, but also it's great because it makes everything so accessible. I'm rubbish at it, but it makes everything
Social
so
media.
accessible.
Well, that's what's changed, isn't it? For anybody in the public eye now, whether you're in your game, this game, politics, whatever, sport, social media has changed the landscape, and you have to watch what you do and say and the pictures and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Do you wish, to that extent, you were back in the old days and didn't... We have no idea what that was.
But I'd just like to point out, it sounds like something falling down.
Yes,
Sounds
it
like-
does.
Yeah, that was falling
And hopefully
masonry.
no one injured as a result.
Yeah.
We're just going to look into that.
OK, anyway, back on track.
Don't let it throw you off your
Social
stride.
media.
The selfie thing is the most extraordinary
Nobody asks for
thing.
autographs anymore, do they?
No.
No.
No, which it used to be in the supermarket.
And if you don't give them a selfie, they get really, really upset.
There's a sense of entitlement, isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
What's your response when people say...
Well, I just do all the photos.
You just say yes.
You just
Yeah.
say
Put
yes.
the dark glasses on.
You were reunited, weren't you, a couple of years ago? Wish Award.
Yes.
Came back as all three of you, but just two of you here today.
Yes, it was a reunion tour. She'd never toured with us. She left in '88. We went on to do a huge world tour. But because of social media, you get to see what fans say, and they say, could you just please make new music? Could you do just one show with Siobhan? So we thought, yeah, OK, we'll do that. It was a little walk down memory lane and really enjoyable.
And presumably, you're only really doing this... I mentioned 30 million records, which is a lot of money. I would imagine you're just doing this because it's fun. Yeah?
It's all we've
'Cause you
ever done,
can.
Karen and I, since we were 18 years old. We left school. I kind of trained as a journalist briefly, and then ended up doing this. And I can't imagine doing anything else.
You're looking forward to Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something we've never done before.
You've never done Glastonbury?
No. I mean, we've done loads and loads of festivals, and we're doing them all summer, really.
Yeah.
Got loads of festivals we're doing this summer. But I think we've got 2 weekends off between now and mid-September.
Do you still get nervous before you go out on stage?
No.
No?
Really?
I think a little bit,
Yeah.
until you actually hit the stage and then it disappears. But there's
It
always
turns
that.
into adrenaline.
And, yeah, absolutely.
It's fantastic to see you.
You're looking
Thank you.
great.
So the album's out. You're touring from
The
this
album's
week.
out. Yes, we're doing some little
intro
shows, album launch shows at the end of this, starting on Friday.
Fantastic
So,
stuff.
It's called In Stereo, right?
Yes. Yes.
Bananarama, In Stereo. Great picture on the front, by the way.
Thank you.
You look great.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Really
thanks
good
very
to see
much.
you. On tomorrow's show, Dido joins us
Yeah.
live as she's back with new music and her first tour in 15 years.
Yep, she's on a big comeback trail too. Good morning, Britain is back too, tomorrow from 6. Now it's time to join Lorraine.
Thank you both very much indeed. And after the break...